Most DPS operators in Endfield need heavy support to look strong. Laevatain doesn't. She deletes entire waves by herself, has arguably the best AoE damage in the game, and the craziest part about it, her best teams are incredibly free-to-play friendly. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why Laevatain is considered one of the strongest DPS operators in Endfield, how to build her correctly, her best weapons and gear, and the easiest teams that let her carry almost every fight.
Laevatain.
So Laevatain is heat. She's a damage dealer, applies combustion to the enemy, and her primary attribute is intellect, and the secondary attribute is strength. Now when you play Laevatain, you have one goal, and that one goal is to get to her ultimate. Her ultimate is not burst damage. Her ultimate actually enhances her basic attacks, her skill, and her combo skill. You get different animations. As you can see here, you get a lot of more damage. And this is going to last for 15 seconds. Now when you look at this, you can see that the ultimate energy cost is 300. And that's important because now that we know what she does and how she does it, we need to talk about how to get there. Because you want to get to her ultimate as quick as possible, so we need to talk about the team and how to utilize that team and how to play her with the correct rotations, that you don't waste time getting to that ultimate, because you can just get there multiple times easily. So Laevaitain's skill summons a magma fragment that attacks the enemy, dealing heat damage, but when this connects with the enemy, it grants 1 stack of melting flame. And the thing is, if she already has 4 stacks of melting flame, she performs an additional attack, and this additional attack, the damage that it does is great, but the thing is, it grants her 100 points of ultimate energy gain. So if you remember, we looked at the ultimate that it takes 300 points to get her ultimate. So you want to use this skill and get this additional attack 3 times, and you're going to have the ultimate for Laevatain, which is what you want to be in for as often as possible, to do as much damage as possible. Now the thing about it, how do you get melting flame stacks? She has 3 ways to get melting flame stacks. By connecting with her skill. Also, when she connects with her combo, the combo skill grants a stack of melting flame. But what you're going to use mostly is going to be her basic attack, the final strike. Because her final strike has a property where if the enemy is suffering from heat infliction, it will convert each heat infliction into a melting flame. So if he has 2 heat inflictions, you get 2 melting flames at once. If he has 4 heat inflictions, you can get all 4 at one time by connecting with the final strike while the enemy is suffering from 4 stacks of heat infliction. So now let's see it in action. Alright, starting off with Unthaw. Corrosion. I'm going to kick off a combo. And then I'm going to go to the heat inflictions and convert them with the final strike. Alright. Special attack when I get 4 melting flames. Alright, so I got 4 melting flames. Now I have an ultimate. So now I want Antal's ultimate. Alright. So I can maximize, get his heat amp. And whenever she performs her skill or combo, it actually freezes that 15-second clock. As you can see, her AoE damage is insane. I mean, and she's definitely got the best in the game. I mean, it's obvious. And I mean, I don't know if anyone comes close. So the best gear is going to be the hot work set. When the wearer applies combustion, she gains a heat damage bonus of 50% for 10 seconds. So this is really good for her. You see, you get intellect and strength, and the gloves give you a heat and nature damage dealt bonus. For the kit, you have the Hot Works Power Meter, which gives a battle skill damage bonus, or you can go with the Power Bank, which gives an Arts Intensity bonus. For the fourth piece, I used this particular armor because I wanted the ultimate gain efficiency that it gives her. The ultimate is so important for her. I just wanted to make it as easy as possible to get there. So I chose this as the fourth piece. So Laevaitain's best weapon is going to be her signature weapon, Forgeborn. This has intellect and has attack, but what is really great about it is Twilight. She gets a heat damage dealt of 44%, and when the wielder casts an ultimate, the wielder gains basic attack damage dealt 210% for 20 seconds. So with her ultimate and the way that she does damage and the way it enhances her basic attacks and everything else, this is really good for her. Alright, and the second best is going to be the Umbral Torch. You get your intellect and heat damage. However, the infliction, you get a 19% boost for attack, and whenever combustion is applied to an enemy, the wielder gains heat damage 22.4% bonus for 20 seconds. This is nowhere near as good as her signature weapon. This pretty much makes her signature weapon almost a must. Alright, so now the verdict. I would say pull if you're looking for a main damage dealer, especially if you're looking for a main damage dealer that does AoE damage. She is #1 in this game right now when it comes to AoE, and it's going to be a while before anyone is going to come out that can take that slot from her, especially when Camille drops in a few weeks. She's going to be even stronger than she is. I would say pull if you are free to play, because you can build a team with her, a free-to-play team with a 5-star and 4-star, as you saw earlier in the video, and you don't have to go for another featured operator to get the damage and get the job done with her. So she's very free-to-play friendly. I would say skip if you are looking for a main damage dealer who deals with single targets. And I'm going to say that she can get it done. I don't think there's any game mode that she can't beat right now. However, there are operators who are going to excel at that and going to fill that role in your roster a lot better than she can. So that's pretty much it, guys. There's not much I can say negative about Laevatain. I just really love the way she plays, and she's just going to get even stronger as the game goes on. So hey, let me know what you think. Do you have her? Are you going for her? Are you going to get her once you get Camille? Alright, so have a good one, guys, and I'll catch you on the next grind.